I'm Mia Woolsey.
And I'm her husband.
With a questionnaire to help you pick the right Christmas gift.
Question. Are you looking to express how crazy in love you are?
And would you prefer your gift express that forever?
If you answered yes to both,
The Diamond Gift Set.
A pair of lab-grown studs and matching pendant. 1 carat total weight that'll make them weak in the knees and tingly all over. All for just $9.99.
Only at
Jones Brothers Jewelers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Notre Dame High School here in Peoria, Illinois. We are here for our marquee event as we welcome the Knights of Richwoods again to Notre Dame High School. My name is Jim Lynch. Alongside me is my partner, the coach, Mike Plunkett. Coach, we've got a great matchup tonight.
Should be exciting. You know, for a November game, we had this last year in our gym. Richwoods here, and Richwoods played really well here and beat us last year. Luckily, I believe it was a non-conference game. I'm not sure, but I think tonight is the non-conference, even though you play a conference opponent. But
well, folks,
looking forward to a lot of fun basketball tonight, though. We've already got to start with that JV contest.
Absolutely. Well, folks, we're going to start as we always start with a pregame prayer and our national anthem. So please stick with us. Following that, we will turn things over to my partner for starting lineup, so don't go far.
Heavenly Father, you would give all praise and thanksgiving. You have blessed us with your bountiful gifts. Help us to use them for your honor. Send forth your grace and abundance upon all gathered for this basketball game. Allow all of our gifts and talents to shine forth in a Christian way. Especially bless these teams, coaches, and referees. Protect all from injury and harm. Allow your peace to always reign in our hearts. We ask this through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. And now the playing of our national anthem. Good evening, all ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Peoria, Notre Dame High School Gymnasium. For tonight's inter-city matchup between the visiting Knights of Richwoods High School and the home team, Harry. Starting lineup for the night, coached by William Smith. A 5'10" senior guard, number 2, Marcelo Risa. A 6'1" senior guard, number 4, Katie Smith. 6'2", junior guard number 5, Derek Pittsfield. And 6'1", senior guard number 12, Ray Bookside. And 6'3", junior forward number 13, Janelle Eckerly.
All right, folks, we're ready here for the jump ball as all the prayers, the national anthems, and the lineups have been introduced. But before we get to the jump ball, Coach, can you take a quick minute to introduce everybody at home who will get this game kicked off for the Irish and the Knights?
Yeah, starting for Richwoods, number 2, Markel Newsom, number 4, Tavy Smith, number 5, Jared Jackson, number 12, Greg Burnside, and number 13, Jernell Etherly. For the Irish, number 11, Jacob Barrowman, 20, Tommy Graham, 21, Owen Dillon, 22, Lucas LaHood, and 23, Jacob Johnson. We're off and running. Got a fired up crowd, full house here in the kitchen. Ought to be fun tonight.
I will say this Knights team is quick. They come out moving, not a whole lot of height on the team. I think we're looking at 5'10", 6'1", 6'2", 6'1", 6'3", but boy, do they move quickly.
They're going to be quick as lightning. They're going to give us problems. When we have the ball, that was number 2.
First pass is good for number 2, Markel Newsom. The Irish will look to get things going with Jacob Johnson at the helm. Owen Dillon comes up with a little bit of help. They go inside to Graham. Graham kicks it out to Dillon. Dillon fakes it, goes to corner. Jacob Barrowman for three,
short.
Off the mark.
Where we've struggled early in the year, and you've seen the Irish play, it's been scoring points. Just getting the ball in the basket. And we talked about this before the game, that when you have Cooper Koch out, that's going to give you 20 points and probably 12 rebounds tonight. That's hard to replace, and Cooper will be back to travel.
And we're getting early travel called on the Knights.
Our defense has kept us in some games, and it hasn't been the start that I think we'd hope we were going to get. But you look, the playing time here, the only guy on the floor right now that got a lot of varsity playing time for us last year is probably Owen Dillon. Jacob Johnson, had his share, but there's a lot of new faces, new bodies when you're talking about the varsity level.
3-point ball for Dillon's off the mark. Rebound goes to number 4, Smith. And the Knights look to get things going here as the Irish are in their traditional matchup zone. Newsom with the ball. Newsom, who had a great weekend in Rockford at the Rockford Boylan tournament. 3 balls good for Tavy Smith. And Knights have a 5-0 early lead.
And again, that could create a problem for us. If they're making those outside shots, that's going to be a 10.
10-second violation on the Irish. So the Knights will inbound the ball right in front of our table. 5-0 lead, just past the 6-minute mark.
Yeah, it's hard to get into the flow defensively when you're struggling offensively.
Right.
We got to get some things.
Another 3 ball is good. Davey Smith and the Irish are going to take an early timeout. So full timeout called by Coach Locker. And as you can see here, it is late season atmosphere between these two teams. Kitchen is packed. Both balconies are just about at capacity. Cheerleaders are in full gear. It is a fantastic night to be playing basketball.
Yeah, and you got the rivalry is almost more, I think, in the stands and all that than it almost is in the court right now. We've in recent years the Irish have pretty much had their way with Richwoods, but it's been but Richwoods again got some revenge last year the way they played here that first game, and so that kind of takes a little bit of the sparkle away. But Richwoods is always capable, and I think Coach Smith likes his team this year. He said they won their games in Rockford, but there's room for improvement, which is what you always want. Oh, we had a hold.
So that's going to be called, I believe, on number 5. That's Jared Jackson. He's going to be picking up his first foul. His first, team's first. That was almost another quick foul there.
Yeah.
As Burnside is playing good, tight defense on Dillon.
Need to point out, Burnside had an outstanding football season for the Knights. Quarterback, really good player.
That would be a kick ball here. You can hear the frustration in Coach Locker's voice as he's talking to the team.
Yeah, it's just tough for us right now just to get into something offensively.
Dillon with the ball, looks to go baseline. Kicks it out. The hood drives. Ball is thrown away, but it's going to go off Richwoods.
And again, I don't know the status of Teddy Demler, but Demler, going into this season, was going to be our primary ball handler. I know he had a wrist injury.
Yeah,
during
I did
soccer.
not know he was out today until I saw the starting lineup.
Yeah, I don't know if he's available to play at all or not.
Dillon for 3 off the mark. Johnson hustle for it. Hustles for it.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah, boy. And this one I think is going to be on number 12, sure is. That's Greg Burnside, his first, team second. Johnson inbound, gets it to Dillon.
And Dillon's had some shots he can make. We're just right now just not getting to fall. We just need to get one to fall, then you feel better.
And we saw that this past weekend. When they were fouling, it was impressive. And again, the Irish are certainly getting the Knights to leave the ground. Now they just have to capitalize on it. Good job by the Irish to stop that transition, but there's another 3, and it's good. Davey Smith with his third 3. Whoop.
Smith came to play, we say that.
Ball comes into Dillon. Right now,
we've got to try to get something around the basket.
Tommy Graham with a strong move in the middle, gets the ball to drop, draws the foul.
Who was that foul on?
I missed who's the foul on. So I didn't catch who the foul was on, folks.
Burnside, number 12,
Burnside
the foul.
Picks up his second. That'll be team's third. I'm sorry, the free throw is good for Tommy.
Still a little confusion on who that foul was on.
So Irish get a steal here, come back the other way.
Can't make that
Coming in
pass.
hot.
That foul confirmed. That last foul on Richwoods was on number 12.
Sorry, folks.
Greg Burnside.
We have about 3 coaches sitting in our laps right here.
Yeah, there's just no room here to maneuver and see. I forgot, this is the assistant that likes to stand.
Yeah, and it'd be nice if he stood further down. But fouls on number 5 for the Knights. Jared Jackson, that'll be his second, team's 4th. And we'll have number 13, Janelle Etherly, check in. And I believe I saw number 20. That's Nehemiah Mason. Nehemiah Mason checking in. So a lot of fouls for the Knights early on. We'll see how that affects their play. Dillon for 3, good! Owen Dillon with his first basket of the game. And the Irish on a 6-0 run here.
And, you know, you got to weather a storm, and, you know, Richwoods going to come at you. You know, when you look at preseason rankings, we were ranked 2nd in the area. Not sure if Richwoods was ranked anywhere in there. And those rankings mean nothing until you start playing games. But people read those things. They look at those things, and so it's a big deal to come in here and let's beat Notre Dame in their gym. You know, so we have to weather that storm. Because I think Richwoods going to have a good team.
So the Irish get the ball into Dillon. They go to the sideline to Graham. Graham with the ball, looks to drive baseline. Comes back around, backing down his defender. Looks to go up, no baby hook, good.
See,
Tommy Graham.
Tommy Graham is pretty darn good with that move. Coming one way and he slows down. There's a little push out of bounds.
Jacob Barrowman's going to pick up his first foul here. So Barrowman with his first. Fouls are 4-1 in favor of Richwoods. Score is 11-8. Knights in favor.
And for us to be, you know, effective again when you're having a little trouble scoring points, is you just got to be really solid on defense. Give them one shot. They make a shot. They make a shot. They miss it. You get the rebound, just like we did there.
Dillon with a big rebound off the Mason. Yes,
And we can't turn the ball over. We got to keep our turnovers. You got to be. I've got to be 12 or below.
Good job. Nice feed from LaHood to Graham. And he gets fouled. Tommy Graham with the put in. He's got a quick 7. Fouled. Fouled on number 20. Mason. Nehemiah Mason picks up his first, team's 5th. We'll have a substitution as number 33, Elliot Lynch, will check in for LaHood.
Yeah, really nice play by Lucas on that one. He's that's what Lucas is going to do. He's not going to jump out at you in the stat book, but he's going to do everything that that the team needs to win.
Free throws off the mark for Graham. Irish hustle back down. So the Knights look to move the ball around. Shots off the mark. They look to come back the other way. Dillon with the ball. Falls. Gets it out to Johnson in the corner. He drives. Gets it out to Lynch. Lynch to Dillon. Dillon drops back. Three's up. He gets fouled on the 3. That's going to be Mason's second. Nehemiah Mason picking up his second foul. That'll be the team's 6, and we haven't gotten out of the first quarter.
I like that Owen has played with some assertiveness. He's kind of wanting to take over. you know, like I said, we're a little bit shorthanded right now without, majorly shorthanded.
Right.
Without Cooper, but you know, Teddy Demler's a big loss. Charlie Woolsey, you know, those are guys we need to handle the ball for us that we don't have right now.
So Owen Dillon will get 2 more free throws. Second one is good for Dillon.
Hudson making his first appearance.
And with that, the Irish have done their own 11-0 run here.
Yeah.
Checking in for the Knights, number 0, Nick Louderman.
Louderman's a shooter, if I
He
remember.
absolutely is. Lit it up here last December 3rd. Second free throw is good for Owen.
Yeah, that's 12 straight for the Irish.
Louderman with the ball, dribbles around. Knights like to swing it.
That's
Three
a
balls
shot
up.
you can live with them taking. We just got to get the rebound.
Blocked by Lynch. Oh, they're going to
I
call
don't
a
know who that
foul.
foul was on. They called that on Lynch. That's it.
Oh, they called it. That's a tough call. I thought that was a pretty clean block here as you look here. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, there was nothing but ball there. That's a shame. I thought they maybe had got Tommy up front on it because Elliott's play was perfect.
Trying to be a commentator and not a fan there, but that looked pretty clean. Free throws off the mark there for number 13, Jonell Etherly. Second free throw for Etherly is on the way. Irish still lead, 12-10. We're approaching. Etherly's second free throw is good. We're all tied up, 1:20 on the clock. Graham with it. Graham gets it to Hudson. Hand off to Dillon. They get it to Lynch, just a little out of his reach.
A little too much mustard on it.
Yeah.
Good idea, just a little too hard, a little too high. Right idea, though. I think we can make that work a little high-low
Yeah,
with those two.
that'll work.
That's over and back. Oh, he anticipated over and back, and it cost us a layup. That's a shame. That's a
It should
shame.
absolutely be Irish ball, if anything.
Well, it is our ball. He anticipated over and back, and it cost us a layup.
Boy, that's a tough situation.
And now we turn it over. We lose a layup.
Oh, that's a big block from Owen Dillon. That's a big block from Owen Dillon right here.
That's huge. And usually you would want to go after that with your left hand because it's on the right side. He did it with his right hand without fouling. That's a great play.
Louderman looks to shoot, kicks it off the corner. 3 balls off the mark. Tommy Graham with a big rebound, gets it Bowerman. Bowerman kicks it up to Hudson. Play is called in to the Irish. Get it out to Bowerman. They go inside to Graham. Graham dribbles out, kicks out to Lynch. Lynch looks to drive, goes to Bowerman. Out to Hudson. Hudson at half court, drives.
We don't need to be in a hurry. It's our ball to start the quarter, get a shot here. Maybe start attacking now.
Oh, we're going to get a push here, and that's going to be free throws.
That bonus light should be on, shouldn't it?
It is now. Davey Smith gets
There
called
we
to
go.
foul his first, team 7th. And we're shooting. Caden Hudson will be shooting. So again, this early bonus could be beneficial for the Irish.
It could be.
Free throws off the mark for Hudson. Knights come back the other way. Basket's good. That's number 11. Shots off the mark for Dillon, and we'll go in the first quarter with Richwoods leading 12-14.
And you know what? For being down 11-0, you'll take that 14-12.
Absolutely. Folks, Coach, initial thoughts on that first quarter?
Well, you know, Richwoods came out, Tavy Smith, 3 threes. You got 9 points right now, 11-0. We were going to go 1 of 2 ways with it, and we responded just fine. I think Coach Locker probably told our kids, they're going to, Richwoods going to come here. This is a big game for Richwoods to come into this gym and beat us. It's a big game for us to hold our home court and to beat Richwoods. So the adrenaline going, we held it off. Now we're in a point where we got a ball game.
Absolutely.
Can we take care of the ball? Can we make shots? If we're able to do those 2 things, we're going to be just fine. Again, it's early, and you're looking at things that are going to make you better during the course of the season, but you like to do it with a win.
So Tommy Graham with a great first quarter there, knocked down 7. Owen Dillon chipped in 5, all the scoring coming from those 2 junior members of the Irish team. On the other side, Markel Newsom with 2. Tavy Smith, we mentioned the 3 threes. Javen Moore with a pair. And Jernell Etherly with 1 free throw, making up the 14 for Richwoods. So we're going to see Jacob Johnson go to the line here again. The Knights are in trouble with early fouling, with Markel Newsom picking up 1.
Now we just got to make free throws, because we could be shooting a lot of them.
Right. Owen Dillon hustles for that free throw. Caden Hudson now gets it, and the Irish fight for the rebound. Now they're able to get set up. We're going to get another foul called here. Jacob Johnson heading to the line. That foul is going to be on number 0, Nick Louderman. His first, or his second. I have it for his first. I believe that is first. Yeah, no. So first free throw is good for Johnson. Second free throw is good for Johnson. And the game's tied up 14-14. Jump shots up and good for number 2, Markel Newsom. The height on that shot from Newsom is impressive.
And like we said, we've got to take care of the ball.
So number 13, Dominic Taylor, will check in for the Irish here.
Yeah, Owen's got to get a break every now and then.
Yeah. So Newsom with the ball, makes the drive. It's going to go off of the hood. Tommy Graham will check in for Lynch. Knights get the ball in. Smith with the ball, swings out to Louderman. They get it down in the corner.
Yeah, we've got to be able to contain that penetration from Newsom.
Louderman for 3.
That's what he
Off
can do.
The mark. It's gone short. Strong move on the interior for Moore. He gets 2. They're going to call that one number 13, Dominic Taylor. That'll be his first, team's third. I thought the screen was set, but maybe they felt his leg was out a little far.
Yeah, if he would have, I'd like to see that again. I was writing something down.
Tommy Graham with some great defense
That
right
was a
there
great
and gets
rebound.
a rebound. Yeah. That's going to be off of Black. Number 4. Here's that screen. Look at his legs.
Yeah, he kind of had that
Just
knee out.
Just out a little too far.
Well, that's over and back.
Unfortunately, that is the right call. I think Jacob thought he had a little bit more room than he did. And we're right at the 6-minute mark here with the Knights leading 18-14.
Yeah, what we've got is a lot of guys on the floor who can play basketball. They've never been a point guard.
Right.
And now you're trying to put that position together somehow.
That's a great move by Heron down on that baseline.
And good defense. Just hold your ground. Good.
Good box out there by LaHood. Johnson lost hold of it, gives it blocked on the interior. Skip past to Louderman. They get it to Heron. Heron for 3, off the mark. It's going to be tipped, and it's going to go
to the Irish.
To the Irish. We'll see Jared Jackson with his 2 fouls checking in for the Knights. Owen Dillon also checking in for the Irish. Good couple of minutes there from Dominic Taylor.
Dominic Taylor is never going to hurt you.
No.
He's going to come in and give you effort, be where he's supposed to be, and he's a great teammate.
Dillon with the ball, free throw line extended, looks to drive, pulls out, gets it to a cutting Graham just a little bit after Graham had cut.
We're just not in sync offensively. That's been my understanding, an early season issue.
That's a little bit what hurt us, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we went 2-1 in Jacksonville, dropping a tight one to Chatham Glenwood, and I think there's a lot of revenge in that game from Chatham. Oh, that's a tough situation there on that long ball. We saw that in the JV game.
Yeah,
that's good for 13 Netherly.
Yeah, I gave it one time in that JV game. Don't want to give it up any more than that tonight.
Ball goes from Barrowman into Graham. Graham backs down the defender. Looks like he loses a handle on it. LaHood fights for it, gets it back to Graham. Graham gets it out to Barrowman. Approaching 4 minutes on the clock. Irish down by 6, 20-14. Dillon dribbles around. Graham wants to get it in, gets it back out to Dillon. This Richwoods defense has been good. Good hedge on that screen.
Good. We're not, that's what we need. We need to get that open shot because Barrowman can shoot it.
Nice move, and basket is good. Number 2, I believe that was Markel Newsome.
He's pretty acrobatic.
I don't know how that's not a foul there.
Yeah, they grabbed his arm.
I believe that basket was good for number 2, Markel Newsome.
That
I think they did call the goaltend on it. So, folks, we got a timeout called by Notre Dame. I think that was that a 30-second timeout?
I think it was the 30.
30-second timeout called by Coach Locker. And again, just like that, the Knights, we talked about how quickly they can score, how quickly they can make things happen. folks, just like that, down by 10, 3.5 left here in the second quarter. On the floor for the Irish, we have Graham, Barrowman, Johnson, Dillon, and LaHood.
And this is kind of what we thought could be a problem for us, was getting the ball down the floor against their pressure, then getting into our offense.
We're going to have a push here. This is going to be on number 22, Marlon Heron. That'll be his first, team's 10th. This is going to be 2 shots, I believe. Should be
2 shots.
Should be 2 shots.
For LaHood.
So 2 shots here for Lucas LaHood. First free throw is good for LaHood. LaHood gets one more on the 2 shots. Second one is good. Irish close the gap to 8 here as we approach 3 minutes in the second quarter.
I can see Richwoods causing some people some problems this year. Just seem like they have some depth. A lot of guys, same size, same skill set.
That was some good defense by the Irish.
That
right
was.
there. Not overplaying, not going for the ball as much as just playing solid defense. Caden Hudson checks in for the
This
Irish.
just been our bugaboo right here, has been getting the ball down the floor without it being an adventure.
Yeah, we are absolutely struggling to get this ball up the floor.
Yeah. And the most important position on any basketball team, I don't care what level, it's your point guard.
I will say Ted Dimler did a wonderful job. This one's going to be on number 13, Drenell Etherly. This will also put Owen Dillon at the line for 2.
What's happening with Richwoods right now is they got some steals, got some turnovers. You get a little greedy, and you want them all. And they don't need to do that.
Right.
They don't need to be reaching and pushing.
So Dillon knocks down that free throw, giving him 6 on the night. Closing the gap to 7. We got 2:42 on the clock. Second free throw good for Dillon. A little higher pressure here from Hudson as Irish continue to do this matchup zone. So successful for the program over the years.
And I think it will continue to be. And I think this team, we're going to see growth with this team over the course of the season.
3 balls off the mark.
That's
smart move by 13 to lay off there.
Tommy Graham has been really good tonight.
He is just so strong, so athletic. Jumpers off the mark there.
Bad
Good job by
there.
Hudson. LaHood goes strong. And going to get called for the block. Foul's going to be on number 3. That's Tyrese Carter. His first. Lucas LaHood at the line, shooting 2. First free throw's good for LaHood.
Settling, but they're shooting a lot outside.
That's number 3, Tyrese Carter.
No, that's not the pass to make.
That's a little bit late.
Yep.
Pass is good for number 13. Ball's thrown away. The turnovers for the Irish are starting to kind of mount up a little bit here. And
the thing that's kept us in the game is free throws.
Richwoods just doing a wonderful job of attacking the hoop and kicking, and then they're hitting their outside shots. So that foul's going to be on number 4, Caden Hudson. His first, team 4th. So we're approaching the 1 minute mark, second quarter. Newsom with the ball. They go to the corner, try to get it inside.
You just got to watch behind the zone. Richwoods doing a good job going behind the zone and then somebody diving from the free throw line.
I mean, they've seen this defense for years.
Yeah.
Oh, good job by Graham. Tip it away.
Traditionally, Richwoods has had a little trouble with our matchup. They're doing a pretty good job tonight, but you always look better when you're making shots.
Good. Jacob Johnson for 3.
That's a huge shot, because no matter what happens now, going into the half, feel a little bit better about ourselves.
Ball's out corner. They swing it back. Going for one shot.
It's Richwoods' ball to start the half.
Shots off the mark, and we will go into the half with Richwoods leading 29-23. Again, Coach, thoughts on that second quarter?
Well, it's both quarters were kind of the same, where Richwoods explodes. You know, it's Richwoods gets ahead 11-0, then they're up 14-12 after the first quarter. Then they get up 24-14. And, you know, we cut it down now to 24-20. Now it's 29-23. So it's just been a game of runs. And fortunately, for us, our turnovers have not hurt us too badly. Or they've hurt us, but not as badly as they could have, because Richwoods has put us at the line. I know the Richwoods coaches are looking at the fouls saying, well, the fouls are 10. You know what? They're fouling us.
Yeah,
they are fouling us. So, you know, it's not anything that's one way or another. So we just have to, you know, maintain, do what we're doing, and you know, we get this down to about a 4-minute game and give ourselves a chance at the end.
Absolutely. Folks, we'll be back here in just about 10 minutes. Don't go far.
Now we need our 3 shooters. Sophia Woolbeck, Ted Whitman, and Anthony Devontae come down here to the scorer's table.
if you had like a bunch of people in the student body doing it professionally, you probably could. Even, I used to say you're not in the postseason, you're not allowed to break I know most times they're talking our own students, I can
100 years later, since 1921, J.C. Dillon Incorporated is still serving Central Illinois with all your residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing and site utility needs.
Whether it be a random plumbing repair or hookup, new water heater, water softener, sewage pump, sump pump replacement.
For a new underground water service, sanitary sewer, storm sewer, please contact us at J.C. Dillon Plumbing or visit our website at jcdilloninc.com.
J.C. Dillon Incorporated, proud supporter of Notre Dame High School.
Welcome back, folks, to the second half of our varsity contest between the visiting Knights of Richwoods and our Peoria Notre Dame Irish. For a second there, we had the third quarter clock already running, but in fact, it is now running officially with the Knights with the ball and a 29-23 lead.
Yeah, we got a good entertaining ball game.
And the
Nice
Knights are
drive and
off
move.
to their scoring ways, with Smith scoring his first 2-point field goal of the game. So Johnson with
And this
the ball.
is kind of the story of the game right here, is us being able to handle their full court, and even in the half court, they're really tough man-to-man pressure.
So a nice move inside for number 12, Gren Birdside. He gets his first basket of the game. And Knights once again have a 10-point lead. And we will see Barrowman inbound it for the Irish. They get inside to the hood. They go to Barrowman. Pass is tipped.
We just got to
So
realize we
once
can't
again-
make those passes.
Right. Graham gets the rebound. It's going to get tipped and stay with the Knights.
Yeah, when we drive baseline, that trying to pass up all over the top is just not going to work for us. They've deflected many of those.
The ball comes inside. It's going to get stripped, and it's going to go to the Irish.
Again, you know, we say this a lot. We need a bucket. We can't start this half the way we started the first one. You're down 6. You can't let them go on a 10, 11-point run.
So Johnson gets it into Dillon. Dillon looks to drive. He's going to get fouled. This is going to be on number 13, Janelle Etherly. It'll be his second, team's first. I think the Knights are probably pretty excited that the fouls reset as far as the team fouls. They've got several with 1 or 2. Nobody in foul trouble necessarily. Dillon with the ball, dribbling left towards top of the key. Gets it to Barrowman. They go inside to LaHood. LaHood looks to make a move, gets it stripped. We're going to get a jump ball here. It'll go to the
Stay
Irish.
with the Irish. Yeah, Richwood played 10 players in the first half.
Yeah.
So
nine of them picked up fouls.
yeah, so you can spread those fouls pretty evenly.
Yeah, with all the height that the Irish have over Richwoods in this game, they have not really used the inside game all that much.
Dillon
with
for
a
three.
big 3 here, his second of the game. Closes the gap to 7. And if Owen can get going this game, what an interior pass right there. But again, Tommy Graham getting the tip and forcing the turnover.
Yeah, Tommy has played well. And sometimes going back to the height issue is when you got the height, sometimes it's a little harder for the guards to get the ball.
Nothing Tommy could do there.
No, he couldn't. Tommy did everything he could there. For the guards to get the ball to the big men when they're open and when they need it, when they're being pressured so hard. So it's a good job by Richwoods of pressuring the ball and making it a little bit tougher to get the ball inside our size.
Oh. Thought there might have been a walk there on Burnside, but the officials did not agree. Nice move on the interior. Number 11, Javen Moore, picks up his 6 point. Johnson gets it into Dillon. There's another steal. A big dunk for number 11, Javen Moore. The Knights have increased their lead to 11. Almost in. We're going to have another Knight steal.
Turnovers are just going to be our bugaboo.
This foul is going to be on number 11, Jacob Barrowman, his second, team's first. That's about 3 turnovers in a row for the Irish. And one thing that the Knights have done very well tonight is they've capitalized on their turnovers.
And right now, Richwoods is beating us to everything.
Absolutely.
If there's a loose ball, they're coming up with it. Rebounds they're getting.
That basket was good by Jared Jackson on the putback. Tommy Graham hustles to the basket, dribbles around, makes a nice move inside, and is good for 2. Tommy Graham's worked for every basket he's made today.
Yeah,
Love
Tommy has done a great job.
So Knights up by 11. They swing the ball to the top of the key. Jackson swings it far side. 3 ball is up and good. Although it looks like something happened. We're going to have an injury timeout here.
Ooh, stay away from falling on that bleacher. I'd like to see that. I don't think anybody touched him.
No, something I did not.
No. Something in his left.
Yeah,
Cramp might have been just a cramp.
Number 2, Markel Newsom hits the 3 and just came up limp after that. He did not look comfortable at all. I hope he's okay. You never like to see that on any side of the
It almost
table.
looked like a
Charlie horse.
Almost looked like a cramp.
Yeah. Ball comes into Dillon. Caden Hudson's checked in for the Irish. They get the ball to Hudson. Graham doing a good job cleaning out his guy down below. Dillon for 3, long, no good.
Rimmed around, that had a chance.
Graham with another steal. He comes back the other way, drives hard. Makes a good move inside. Looks like he's going to get fouled. This might be on number 12. None of the Richwoods fans are happy with the call. This one's going to be on Burnside. That'll be his 3rd. Team's 2nd, as Elliott Lynch will check in. Lynch will give the Hood a little breather here. Get the ball in to Dillon. We're going to get another foul. This one's going to be on number 11, Javen Moore, his first, team's 3rd. Hudson to throw it in for the Irish. Here come the Knights the other way. Oh, a nice move for the Knights. Number 5, Jared Jackson.
Yeah, this game can get away from us in a hurry here.
Yeah.
Richwoods is playing loose and free.
Yep.
We're a little tight. We're having trouble handling the ball.
So the Knights have a 16-point lead here midway through the third quarter. Dillon with the ball. Knights with a lot of pressure. Another tip ball.
Just way too many of those.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
That's going to be a foul, I think, on Tommy. We had a good block on top.
Oh, yeah. Tommy Graham.
Yeah, the block on top was fine. It's just that Tommy was not quite there.
Graham with his first foul. And we're going to see number 11, Javen Moore, to the line, shooting a pair. First one is good. Moore's second one short. Graham comes up with it. They get it to Johnson. Johnson with the ball, gets it over to Hudson. They get it to Graham. Graham underneath, dribbles out. Gets it to Dillon.
Another
and
turnover.
Stolen. Lynch with good defense. The shot is missed. It's going to stay with the Knights. We're going to have a substitution here. Number 13, Jernell Etherly, and number 0, Nick Louderman, will check in for Richwoods. Again, just quickly like that. It was a 6-point lead at half.
Right. We've scored 5 points this quarter, and we probably have at least that many turnovers.
Easily. Louderman for 3.
I'm missing a lot of this game.
Yeah.
I'm relying on the monitor here.
Hudson comes up with it. We're going to get a jump
Jump
ball,
ball
I
here.
suspect, and it's going to go to
Stay
the
with
Knights. So we will see number 22, Marlon Heron, throw in for Richwoods. It'd be nice for the Irish to get a stop here and
Yeah, try to just
yeah.
cut into this, a bit at a time. It's just hard to do it when one. I mean, Richwoods has scored 16 points this quarter, which is already with still over 2 minutes to go. They just feel pretty good about themselves, and we're just struggling getting shots right now, or getting the ball in a position where we need to look to get a shot. But again, I still think this season's going to be some growing pains with our team. I think it's going to
certainly on the early part of the season.
Yeah, it is. I think that we get everybody back healthy. We get some guys with this experience.
Shots up and good off the backboard. Number 4, Tavy Smith.
I think Caden Hudson has shown that he's going to be a real vital part of this varsity team.
So Dillon gets it across half court. We're going to get a foul here. This one's going to be on number 0. Louderman picks up his second. It'll be the team's 4th. We're going to get a substitution here. Number 20, Nehemiah Mason, will check in. He'll relieve Jared Jackson, who's had a nice game today. Graham with the ball, gets it to Johnson. Tommy sets the screen. Gets it to Graham. Graham goes inside. Gets hammered on the dunk attempt.
22.
That's going to be on Marlon Heron, his second, team's fifth. Graham will get a couple of shots.
I just like the way Tommy has been aggressive. He hasn't backed down. Tommy's as athletic as anybody on the floor, and he's using that to his advantage tonight.
First free throw is good for Graham. The Hood and Barrowman will check back in.
We got a smaller lineup. Really, we based, I don't know if you'd consider Tommy Graham a kind of more of a wing player, but he's played pretty well with his back to the basket tonight.
Second free throw's off the mark for Graham. Heron will bring it up, get it across court to Carter. Carter goes back to Marlon Heron. Out, free throw line extended. Knights are not in a rush to do anything now. Up by 18.
No, they're going
to go in the third quarter.
You're right. They're going to make us chase them around. It's going to. And that's how I anticipate the fourth quarter is going to come out. You know, you're kind of as a coach, do you want to, you don't want to put the brakes on too soon.
Right.
This is what makes high school different than what you're going to see at college. We had talked earlier, if there is a shot clock, that would make a definite difference. There's going to be a lot more possessions than what there will be the rest of this game, unless we foul. And we're not going to foul the end of this quarter.
So Richwoods holding for the last shot here for the third quarter, up 47-29. Louderman for three, off the mark. I can't see anything because everybody on the
got the rebound.
And we'll go in to the fourth quarter with the Knights leading 47-29. Folks, we'll be back in 1 minute.
I'm Bob Woolsey with loveologist Mia Woolsey.
Oh, Bob.
Mia, how should a man tell a woman he loves her?
Advance, establish eye contact, and say I love you.
Groundbreaking. And to prove it...
According to research, diamond stud earrings.
Science is smart, fellas. So is saving and beating the holiday rush.
While they last, Jones Brothers has 1 carat total weight lab-grown diamond studs for just $11.99.
And half carats for just $5.99.
A more advanced love. Jones Brothers Jewelers.
Welcome back, folks, to the fourth quarter of this varsity contest between the visiting Knights of Richwoods and our Notre Dame Irish.
Yeah, Richwoods won that quarter 18-6, and it was a combination of good Richwoods defense, a little bit sloppy play by the Irish for not taking care of the ball, and Richwoods making some shots.
Yeah. I mean, 18-6, I'd say they made a lot of shots.
They made, yeah. 18-point quarter, that translates to a 72-point game.
So Johnson with the ball. I tell you, number 2, Markel Newsom, has played some stellar defense tonight.
Richwoods can guard you. Get out of there, Lucas.
Dillon with the ball, top of the key. Dribbles left, gets it out to Johnson. Goes out, Dillon. Dillon gets it into Graham. Graham with a good move inside, off the backboard, misses. Dillon fights for it. Knights come up with the rebound. Number 2, that's Newsom out on the corner, drives, goes inside. Ooh, he traveled.
Yeah,
no
that
call.
was.
3 balls up, off the mark, and another rebound. Again, that's the second or third time number 5, Jared Jackson's done that. He's got 6 points. I think all 3 have just come on nice putbacks like that.
Their quickness has been better for them than our size has been for us. And there's another example of it.
There's another dunk, number 5, Jared Jackson. So Dylan with the ball. Dylan gets the rebound, goes up strong, off the backboard, no good.
Yeah, we're having trouble just getting anything to fall or even to get a good shot. That's going to be a foul on Barrowman.
That's Perlman's third. It'll be the team's third, if I'm not mistaken. Number 33, Elliot Lynch, will check in for the Irish.
And Richwoods they're gonna spread it out. Then if we have to come out and guard a man-to-man, then it's gonna be hard to contain their penetration.
Long ball is up, off the mark. Dylan comes up with the rebound. We get it out to Johnson on the corner. Lynch for the screen.
Good.
Get inside.
Good move, Elliott.
Oh, off the back of the rim. No good. Knights come back the other way. 23 is going to get called. Jacob Johnson with a foul. That's going to be his first, team's 4th. Number 3, Tyrese Carter will check in. Irish 14 fouls. We'll see 5 team fouls for the Knights. Nice move for number 5, Jared Jackson. He's got 10.
He's had a good game.
He really has.
He plays within himself. He's doesn't get out of control. We just can't make even that first entry pass to the wing.
Barman for 3. That's his first.
Full timeout by Coach Locker.
Well, folks, we'll take a minute here to recognize our sponsors. I like putting Coach Bear on the spot like that.
Yeah.
He's just gonna flat out ignore me.
Show a few replays here. That's all right.
Folks, this live stream is brought to you by these wonderful sponsors that we have up on the screen: Midwest Orthopedic Center, Country Financial, and Jim Carlson, 9 Construction, McClellan Consulting. Sorry, folks, it's so loud here. I hope you can hear me. J.C. Dillon. With the Nethery Group, with Baird Private Wealth Management, Lou's Drive-In. I wish they were open.
Drown our sorrows in a nice mug of root beer.
The J.R. Koch team, Jones Brothers Jewelers, Darren LaHood, all these wonderful Notre Dame basketball supporters making this live stream available to you this evening. Again, Richwoods leading 53-32. We're under 4.5 minutes to go here. The Irish are going to make one last fight here. That's going to be blocked into about the 4th row here. Again, Jared Jackson having a game tonight.
Yeah, even when Richwoods gets beat on something, they trap. We got out of the trap, got a little advantage. They're just quick and explosive, and they get to everything. So, and that's something that right now, we have a hard time. How do you simulate that in practice?
Right.
which is hard to do. And then again, when you're playing some people that are in new spots.
So Sabri Katoum is checked in for the Knights, senior member of this team, one of the few senior members of this team. A lot of youth on this Richwoods team, which means they've got some good years ahead of them as well.
Yeah, they've got good young players.
Yeah.
And they play hard. I thought last year what I was really impressed with, and I saw them play here anyway, was how hard they played.
So that ball gets stripped from Lynch, but it's out of bounds on the Knights. Irish will throw in. They get it inside, or get it into LaHood. Foul's gonna get called on 24, Katoum. That'll be his first. I think it's the team's 7th.
I think if he stays in long enough, he may get a few more. He's working hard on Owen.
So Owen Dillon at the line, shooting 1-on-1. Dillon's first one is good. He now has 11 for the evening, if my math is correct.
You are correct.
Well, and just like that, it's 12.
The key with Owen, though, is he's got 2 buckets made, and those are both threes. So
yeah,
we got to find a way to be able to get to him. But again, we talk about size, but guards have to be able to get the ball to the size.
Right.
And Richwood's done a good job not letting us do that.
So that foul is going to be on Caden Hudson, his second, team's 5th. Jacob Johnson will check in. Katoum with the ball, gets it up to Newsom. Ball goes on the interior. They go out to the corner. Nice fake, 3 balls up, out the mark. Lynch tips it to Dillon.
Good block out.
Johnson comes. Shots off the mark. Hudson comes up with it. Nice skip pass to Dillon. Dillon with the move inside, and it's good.
That's Owen with the 2. I said he hadn't gotten a 2 yet. Now he's got his.
Ball goes cross court to number 4, back to 2. Just Newsom and Smith playing a little bit catch up top. Lynch comes up with it. They get out to Dillon. We're going to get a foul on Katoum. That's his second.
Not sure about that one.
It could have been a jump ball.
The ball was right in front of him and he grabbed it, I thought. But you know what? Doesn't matter what I think.
So I know Richwoods is calling for somebody.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who it is.
Yeah.
I should be paying attention to the game.
I think they're looking for Kylan Ross.
Free throw missed by Lucas LaHood. 24 with the bucket.
Katoum right up the middle. To get the Dillon out. Free throw line extended. We go to Hudson. Johnson for 3. Lynch for 2, it's good. Come back the other way. Good tip ball by Lynch. Go back the other way. Just a lazy foul here on number 5, Jared Jackson.
I'm not sure what that foul was other than to get subs in.
Whole bunch of subs checking in for the Irish. Corey Severe. Got Ted LaHood. On the far side, I see Dominic Taylor, Logan Ballbeezer waiting to check in. I see Jack Campbell. Down below, we got number 10, Justice Rush, checking in. Number 31, Darren McClendon, checking in. Number 21, Kylon Ross has checked in. And folks, this is a big win for the Knights. It's very similar to last year, not as big as the margin last year as it is this year. Wallbeezer fights for it, can't come up with it.
It's always, when you can go from Notre Dame to Richwoods or Richwoods to Notre Dame and win on your opponent's court, you feel pretty good about it.
Yeah. So 30-second timeout called by Richwoods.
And what Notre Dame just has to do right now is this hurts for the night. You go back to work tomorrow, and you just got to clean up the things you're not doing real well. You got to wait for a couple people to get back,
right?
And get some people healthy. Particularly Cooper's number 1.
Yeah. Ted Demler, Cooper Koch. Looking forward to both of them getting back healthy sooner than later.
And I don't even know if Demler's here, which makes me think.
I have not seen him tonight.
He may be ill. He may be sick. There's a lot of sickness going around.
You know what? It's illness over injury.
Suppose if he'll be back from that.
Yeah. It's over and back. His foot stepped on the line, but sometimes you're looking at the ball more than you're looking at the body on that call. So Katoom with the ball, dribbles out, gets it on the interior. Katoom comes up with it again, shots up, no good. McClendon with the rebound, off the back iron. Katoom with the rebound, left hand, good. He's got 4 for the game. Teddy LaHood brings it across court. Taylor with the ball, gets it over to Campbell. Campbell fights for it, comes up with it, drives hard, goes up strong, good. Jack Campbell for 2.
Campbell's not going to back down from anybody.
No.
He'll bring some toughness. And again, it'll be interesting to see, I don't know when we play Richwoods again, and then another 2 months maybe or whatever it may be. Be interesting to see where both teams have gone from here.
Absolutely.
Because like I said, Richwoods has some young players. You look and say, these guys are going to get better. They got to get better, but they're pretty good right now. Notre Dame's just got to get themselves back to where they're, it's a team they expected to have during the year. So we'll see how the year goes on.
Right, absolutely. Well, folks, final score, Richwoods 57, Notre Dame 40. Not the outcome I think that anybody was expecting tonight. I know that's what Richwoods was hoping for. I think they got what they hoped for.
Yeah.
But again, the Irish certainly had an outlook for a different game tonight. But without Cooper, without Teddy Demler, it's a different ball game.
Yeah,
not being at full strength.
Yeah, and Richwoods played well. Richwoods did what they need to do. They came out here with a mission. But again, it's a long season. We'll see how things play out during the course of the entire season. So, but again, the difference is, it shouldn't be a celebration in November.
Right.
It's not a floor rushing moment in November.
Exactly.
You worry about those things. So sometimes it's a little more important sometimes it's a little more important to some people than it is to others at this point of the year. But, you just got to kind of, lick your wounds if you're Notre Dame and move on and look to see what happens the rest of the year.
Folks, that'll take care of it for us tonight. We want to thank Isaac Rudolph on our doing our camera work tonight. Want to thank Coach Mike Bear, state champion coach Mike Bear, for his wonderful work in the booth for us. Our next broadcast, I believe, will be this Saturday afternoon as we welcome Champaign Centennial for the girls' games.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'd heard something, Centennial's having trouble fielding a varsity team, so I guess we'll see what happens there. I'm going to be out of town anyway, so you'll be probably with Mr. Kenny on that one.
Fair enough. And then for the boys, I believe we will be back here. I'm not exactly sure, but we will certainly figure that out. I think next week we definitely have next Friday.
I've got Wednesday, the boys playing Rockford Lutheran, Wednesday, December 7th.
Right. So we have that.
So that would be here.
And then Friday we have Yorkville, I think.
You are correct. You are correct.
Friday,
Friday, December 9th, Yorkville.
So a couple of games next week to look forward to. So, folks, it is absolutely fantastic to be back with you on the live stream here, being back in the kitchen with you and being with my partner here, Coach Mike Plunkett. It's always a pleasure. But final score, as you can see on the screen, the Knights take this one in a commanding fashion, 57-40. But again, it's a long season, first home game of the season. We look forward to being back here with you many times this year. Have a wonderful night. Get home safely. God bless you all. We'll see you very soon. Thank you.